Point. Nitasha Kaul, a UK writer and academic, someone who has in fact been very critical of India's policies as far as Kashmir goes, has had very strong views on the RSS and BJP, was stopped from stepping foot into India. The moment she reached the Bengaluru airport, according to her, she faced a harrowing time as she wasn't allowed to go past the immigration. She was made to wait for 20 hours and then sent back packing to London, deported essentially. Now, what exactly was the reason for her deportation? She is someone who is an OCI card holder. So she says that she was invited by the Congress government in Karnataka for an event and yet wasn't allowed to step foot in Bengaluru. So far, there's been no statement from the government that gives clarity on exactly why Nitasha has been deported. But there are questions about whether she was targeted simply because she was critical of the BJP and RSS. At least that's what she alleges.
A UK citizen denied entry into India has triggered a political showdown. Writer and British academic Nitasha Kaul touched down in Bengaluru over the weekend, only to be deported 20 hours later back to London. Nitasha took to social media to narrate her ordeal, saying that despite being invited by the Karnataka government to speak at a convention, immigration officials did not allow her to step foot in Bengaluru. Nitasha said that officials didn't cite any reason on record, but she believed it was due to her criticism of the RSS. While there's been no statement from the government on what exactly led to the writer, who's an OCI cardholder, being deported, the BJP called Nitasha anti-national and questioned why the Karnataka government had invited her. This also sparked a sharp retort from the Karnataka Congress.
I don't know why Karnataka state government has invited her to speak on the constitution. The person who wants to break the country, I would say she doesn't have any respect for the constitution in the first place. And such people are called to give lecture on the constitution itself on the taxpayers' money.
Just because she doesn't subscribe to your ideology, is this dictatorship in the country today? Is there no freedom of expression? Is there no freedom to participate in a debate on constitution? So I want to ask the BJP and the central government, what is your problem with the constitution?
The minister who invited Nitasha Kaul also lashed out at the BJP, calling it a move against.
From writer Nitasha Kaul, she's back in London now and she's lashed out at the government, saying, my experience was harrowing, and she claims that all of this has been done to her because of an insecure regime. So she's blaming the central government, saying that they had reason to target her and they ensured that she was deported. Now, she's in fact said that what you see here is the moral wound of colonialism that's on display in many comments, highlighting how many on social media have chosen to abuse her and call her anti-national. I want to bring in Anika Keshav on this broadcast. Anika, latest reaction that's coming from Nitasha, where she's blaming the government, saying that she's been targeted for her political views. Any statement, any clarification that's coming from the government so far on exactly what happened?
Akshita, the minister who extended the invitation to Nitasha Kaul, Mr. H.C. Mahadevappa, who heads the Social Welfare Department Ministry, he has reacted to this on Twitter, stating that this incident which unfolded was very unfortunate, and he's also targeted the government for allegedly being autocratic, for being authoritarian in nature. I know as we speak, we are waiting for H.C. Mahadevappa to come here in this hotel that we're standing outside. He'll be here any moment, where we'll try to get in a word from him. But this invite was extended by the government of Karnataka to Nitasha Kaul. She was a guest here as a delegate, but when she landed in Bangalore, the immigration officers, they told her that there were some kind of orders from Delhi and hence she will not be allowed to enter India.
Okay, all right. So that is in fact the stand of the Congress government in Karnataka. As far as the central government goes, there's still no statement on exactly what's led to Nitasha's deportation. Thanks very much, Anika, for joining us with all of those details. All right, let's move on to news from Tamil Nadu, where over the weekend we saw a big political churn as Villakode MLA had in fact shifted base from the Congress to the BJP. Vijay Dharani met with the BJP High Command in the national capital and officially joined the BJP rank. And since then, she's been speaking about why she's decided to take this move. There's a lot of talk that she's perhaps joined the BJP because she's contesting the upcoming elections from Kanyakumari and that ticket has been promised to her. But she's also been very critical of the Congress. So joining me here on India Today now is Vijay Dharani, who's made that switch just very recently over the last few days from the Congress to the BJP. Thanks very much for joining us here on India Today. Can we start off first, ma'am, by you telling us why did you leave the Congress for the BJP?
See, first of all, I would like to say something that I have worked for the Congress party from my childhood and nearly from student union. I started my political career and the last 37 years I've been working for the party. But in various positions I worked for the party. In all the nook and corners of the country I've gone and worked. But when it comes to the position that women should be given some leadership role, the Congress party is not inclined to make women as leaders or look upon them in high esteem or high profile. They are not ready to do it. And very important is, I've been continuously 3-time MLA, winning from a particular constituency in Kanyakumari Parliament, Kanyakumari Lok Sabha constituency. Here, I put in so much of effort in nurturing the Congress party in entire Tamil Nadu and in various parts of the country.
No,
but when it comes to a leadership role, they never recognize the women. That is the biggest difference between the Congress party and the BJP.
So you're saying, ma'am, that you were looking for a leadership role. Did you reach out to the Congress on that? What was the response you got? And why did you choose to then join the BJP? The BJP also, if you look at it right now in Tamil Nadu, doesn't really have a tall woman leader. There aren't many women who are at their head. And the Tamil Nadu BJP chief is Mr. Annamalai. So what made you do that switch?
See, now in BJP, you can see Madam Tamilisai worked in the party as a president and she's been elevated as a governor for a state and a union territory. And you see Madam Vanati Srinivasan, she has worked in the party and she became an MLA and now she's All India Mahila Morcha president. And when it comes to a leadership role, for a Congress MLA in Tamil Nadu, that too was won consecutively 3 terms with a big margin in the Kanyakumari Lok Sabha constituency. They should have considered me for the PCC president or at least the floor leader. The floor leader I contested and I got maximum number of votes, but they decided to give it to somebody else. And now when they wanted a change again it was not under consideration to give the leadership role, floor leader role to a woman particularly. Just because I am a woman, they do not want. That's the biggest problem.
No.
And very important is, when All India Mahila Congress president post became vacant, many people I was in the very next position of Gender Secretary All India Mahila Congress. And many people recommended that I should become the president of All India Mahila Congress. But it happened so that the party, the important persons at the deciding end were telling that the All India Mahila Congress president can only come from a Hindi heartland and not from Tamil Nadu particularly.
No, so then...
This was the biggest thing that was disheartening me and it hurts me.
So you're saying that the Congress...
So you're raising an issue.
Let me tell you. See, here is a case, comparatively when we see, Mrs. Vanati Srinivasan, who is from Tamil Nadu, has been made the president of All India Mahila Morcha in BJP, in the very same position. See, that is the difference. From Tamil Nadu, women are being considered at the topmost role by the BJP, but not by the Congress. Neither in the floor leadership, nor as the PCC president, nor as All India Mahila Congress president. When all these vacancies arose, they never want to consider me for the leadership role. Not only me, no woman is being considered. That's the main point. And definitely women are not being given seats. In such a crisis situation where women has no role to play in the Congress party and women are always shown the exit door. the Congress party. And we sustain to work so hard in the party, and party doesn't recognize what's the point in continuing in the party which has no sense about women. So henceforth, I decided that I should be in a party where women are being recognized, and very important, under the honorable leadership of our Prime Minister Modi ji, we have the country has got the women reservation bill enacted, and the act will be implemented as early as possible.
Yes.
And very important, the triple talaq against the Islamic women has been thrown up by Honorable Modi ji. And very, very important is equal rights for Islamic women has been brought as an enactment.
You've raised all these issues. You've said that this is the reason you've chosen the BJP. The Congress, the moment, ma'am, you switched over from the Congress to the BJP, said you're betraying the people of Vilwankoot who voted for the Congress. You've betrayed your constituency. You've betrayed the people of Kanyakumari. What's your response to that?
See, that may be their answer to something. They have to answer something to the media. That's what they are telling. But when they keep the hands in their heart and speak, they will speak the truth. Very important. My Vilwankoot constituency people could not get the proper attention being in the opposition. Nothing is properly reaching that place. When it comes to Kanyakumari, nothing happens, including in entire country. The National Highways Authority of India has brought about the Golden Quadrangle project, Golden Triangle project. The roads are being completed, but in our Kanyakumari Parliament, the road is still not being done for the last several years, and it is lying as such. Even an MP is there who could not make it happen. Now, it's from the Congress. But even earlier, whoever was the MP or whatsoever could not do the work. So like that, lot of things are not happening in the Kanyakumari Parliament. So and the district, Kanyakumari district, I strongly feel whatever we are, at the end of the day, we are people representatives. If we are unable to take the things, reach our people, then what's the point in continuing in that party? We are there only to travel on the hatchback of another party in the state. We are unable to, Congress is unable to do anything on that, all these years, Congress is unable to do anything. So in such a case, if I have to be with do something for my parliamentary constituency and also the assembly constituency, I should be in a place where it happens. So BJP is going to come back to power under the honorable leadership of Modi ji in 2024 also. That everybody knows. And that being so, it is proper to work in a party that will be in power and also which can do something insofar as women members are concerned. And it is a party which has the maximum number of women Lok Sabha MPs and the women MLAs throughout the country. So I have my appreciation for them. So they will definitely promote people like me to work for the people and to develop a particular area and to really does matter to the country.
So you've cited a number of issues that's led you to join the BJP now, ma'am. There is, however, a lot of speculation that you've pitched for the Kanyakumari seat in the upcoming Lok Sabha elections, in the general elections, and that was one of your demands from the BJP. Is that true? Are you pushing for it, or has that already been assured to you? Is that why you've joined the BJP?
See, I have joined the party. Definitely party will consider what is good for the people of Kanyakumari, and they will also decide what is good for me. So I will definitely work as per the directions of the party, and it will be a collective decision by the party at the highest level, and only their direction is more important to me. Whatever kind of work or assignment is given to me, I will be dedicated to work towards that. They know my capabilities. They know my hard work. Definitely, they will recognize me. I strongly feel they will utilize me in the areas where it is necessary for the BJP party to emerge as a victorious party in a state of Tamil Nadu.
Okay, all right, ma'am. Thank you very much for joining us here on India Today. You're refusing to divulge whether you're going to be fighting from Kanyakumari, but obviously we will see that announcement very soon on who is going to be fighting from Kanyakumari. But thanks very much for joining us here on India Today. So that is, in fact, Congress turncoat Vijay Dharani explaining why she's taken that step of leaving the Congress and joining the BJP in a state like Tamil Nadu, which is going to be one of those states to watch out for in the upcoming elections. That's all we have time for on this edition of 6 p.m. Prime. Thanks very much for tuning in. Coming up on the other side is our sports special. We get you all of the highlights of the fourth test between India and England.
Sailed into the stands. Just to pick up.
कोई कोर्ट, यहां तक कि सुप्रीम कोर्ट तक इन्हें राहत देने के बदले कहती है कि शराब घोटाले में 338 करोड़ का मनी ट्रेल है, इसको जरा समझाइए। जब इनके भ्रष्टाचार के सारे साथी संजय सिंह, विजय नायर और मनीष सिसोदिया को महीनों तक बेल या राहत नहीं मिलती, तो अरविंद केजरीवाल जी जो भारत रत्न इनके लिए मांग रहे थे, आज अपने लिए नोबेल प्राइज मांग रहे हैं। माफी नहीं मांग रहे, नोबेल प्राइज मांग रहे हैं। एक पुराना गाना है, मैं तो आप लोगों से थोड़ा सा कम उम्र का हूं, परंतु आप जो मेरे सीनियर यहां पे बैठे हैं, वो गाना है, मेरे माता पिता काफी सुनते थे। देखो तेरे संसार की हालत क्या हो गई भगवान, कितना बदल गया इंसान। ये वही अरविंद केजरीवाल है जो आम आदमी पार्टी की शुरुआत होने से पहले अन्ना हजारे की छत्र छाया में जब होता था, तब कहता था कि पहले इस्तीफा होगा और फिर जांच होगी। और आज इस्तीफा तो दूर की बात, आज जांच में सहयोग देने से भी कतरा रहे हैं ये लोग। कितना बदल गया ये इंसान।
आप लोग सुन लीजिए, असम में साइल मैरिज नहीं होने दूंगा जब तक मैं जिंदा हूं। हम होने नहीं दूंगा जब तक हिमंत बिश्व शर्मा जिंदा है, तब तक असम में साइल मैरिज मुसलमान समाजर बाচ্চা लड़ा ছোৱালীক লৈ আপোনালোকক बिजनेस কৰিব দিয়া নহব।
महर कौन देगा दुल्हन को? यानी अब आसाम में अगर मुसलमान शादी करेंगे कानून के लिहाज से, तो ना काजी साहब रहेंगे खुतबा के लिए, ना दुल्हन को महर मिलेगा। तो फिर ये तो इस्लाम का बहुत बड़ा रुकन है, ये महर देना दुल्हन को। वहां पर बीजेपी की हुकूमत ने ये वो कानून को बंद कर दिया और कहा कि स्पेशल मैरिज एक्ट में आपको रजिस्ट्रेशन करना पड़ेगा। हमसे शरीयत को छीनना चाहते हैं। महर तो गायब हो गया, तो महर मुअज्जल देना पड़ता। अगर फौरन दे रहे तो दे दो, ये दिए, बाद में दे रहे तो वो भी लिखना पड़ता। गायब हो गया, निकाल दिया बीजेपी ने वहां पर।
गुजरात के सौराष्ट्र में